Cavs always come to play, especially at home. Lock in, MP.
Let's keep this winning streak going. MP.
MP!
They got nothing on y'all. You got this.
To a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as playing touching the board while you are playing, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the district usher, security for arena staff members. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word CABS along with your issue and seat location to 55555.
And the excitement already starting to crescendo with fans gathering and streaming into the building. Hi everyone and welcome. We've got a special one for you as tonight's action is part of the NBA Cup along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson and we've got our reporter Allie LaForce. Just a couple of weeks into the season, certain rookies are showing they belong in the NBA. Checking out the Rookie Race Watch. Well, you look at Sharp getting his feet wet early in the year, just outside that top 5. He's a rookie to track the rest of the way.
And a number of rookies look like they have bright futures ahead of them.
That would be the indication so far. They've contributed to their teams instantly at the start of the season.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. They've got Dillingham, and it's Thunder in at the 2. And for Cleveland, we've got Smith. Darius Garland is out there with Mobley, and it's Martin in at the small forward position. And a lot of talk this year about MP and his sights set on securing the NBA Cup for his team. It really adds a bit of intrigue and drama to what's already become a fan favorite here in the early goings of the NBA season.
Yeah, as if we needed any more drama. MP, I think, draws a lot of attention to himself with his expectations and goals, but I admire that he puts his vision into reality and isn't afraid to tell the world what he wants to achieve. MP always seems to find a way to give us must-watch NBA action.
Here's Garland, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Well, when you were a player, Richard, did you enjoy the early part of the season?
I love the early part of the season. All the things that you worked on during the summer, you get to implement them at the start of the season. You get to see who was putting in work. That's the part that makes the game fun.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Mobley outside. Pass to Jenkins. Mobley outside for 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he sinks the second. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Now here's Mobley. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Garland. Reed with the rebound. Here's Nance, and it's blocked by Martin. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, from behind the arc.
That is good defense there by Garland. His teammates really feed off of him when he is aggressive on this end of the floor.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And Cleveland has possession after the basket by Brooklyn. And Mobley gets it to go.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Reed passes to Thunder. Here's Whitehead. He's guarded by Martin. Whitehead can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 4.
Number 47 is first. First team foul.
Now here's Garland. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
Back to Smith. 5 to shoot. To the middle. It's tipped. To the inside. Dillingham with the bucket. Dillingham's got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Outside Reed. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Thunder. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Another miss. He's 2 for 4.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Garland. Here's Jenkins. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The 3. And Garland with a basket on the assist by Smith. And that ties it up.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Reed for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pass to Smith. And here's Mobley. Here's Jenkins. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Nets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Lets it go from deep. Thunder with the bucket. Give him 8 points now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Garland, the pass to Smith. Mobley outside. And he lobs it up.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10.
Impressive closeout.
He swipes the ball away again.
I'll tell you.
Oh, what a jam! Incredible Thunder finish.
I haven't seen anything like that in a minute.
Wow.
Garland for 3. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Whitehead passes to Thunder. Outside Reed. Pass to Thunder. The Nets need to get off a shot here, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Over the last 10 games at the free throw line. This is the list of the best power forwards and centers. Naz Reid is second.
And I love how these bigs take the touch they have in the paint straight to the free throw line.
Yeah, because you know if you're spending the majority of your time in the paint, you're going to get to the line a lot. So it serves you well to hit your free throws.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. Brooklyn has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Dillingham. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Dillingham's got 7 points in the game.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Garland, the pass to Bledsoe. Here's Martin. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Bledsoe.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Thunder.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
McDaniels is checked in for Martin. Back to Garland. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Smith. Good work defensively by Robinson.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
With those long strides, Ingram eats up.
Brooklyn leading by 8. And so in the game for the Nets, we've got Smith, and it's Nance in at the 5.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's McDaniels. Brooklyn with the board. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Smith. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Knicks made a big difference. He finished with 30 points, and he didn't need a ton of extra possessions to get to that total. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Reed passes to Thunder. Back to Reed. For 3, Smith. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Cavaliers trail by 6. It's Martin on the wing. From downtown, Thunder grabs a board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And he banks in the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Filipowski. Here's McDaniels. Six to shoot. Driving to the basket. Thunder grabs the board. Thunder's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Whitehead. He's covered by Bledsoe. Whitehead, shot is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Pass to Stanley. Here's Filipowski. Back to Martin. Hey, from beyond the arc. McDaniels can't hit. Brooklyn leading by 10. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Thunder, the pass to Reed. The 3, Smith. Stanley with a rebound. Stanley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Martin. He had 25 points in his last game. Pass to Filipowski. Fires the 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And the basket is good. Whitehead's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
McDaniels passes to Stanley. Now Bledsoe. Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Smith. The rebound by Filipowski.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
To the left wing. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's Martin. Uncovered. And the nice bucket inside from Bledsoe. And now just a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Reed passes to Nance. Here's Thunder. Nance with it. Yet to see a basket. The double clutch. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The defense tightens up, so he adjusts. Nice play.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nets.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass, pounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second chance points.
Mobley passes to Filipowski. Now here's Garland. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
They set the pick. Here's Dillingham, guarded by Garland. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
It's Martin on the wing. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Martin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Reed passes to Thunder. Pass to Dillingham. And stolen by Mobley. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Martin misses. Brooklyn leading by 5. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Now Garland. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact and getting to the line.
Out left to the wing. Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Martin. Thunder, the pass to Nance. Here's Reed. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Jenkins. To the paint. Martin outside. Here's Filipowski. Here's Jenkins. Cleveland again missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Nance. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Garland, the pass to Filipowski. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Martin. Reed sets a screen. Offline with a three. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. 6-point game. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
And last time against this team, they struggled with foul trouble. It led to an ugly loss.
They had to rely on their bench a lot in that game, and maybe it instilled some confidence in those guys.
Reed can't hit.
How did he brick that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Jenkins misses. Nets leading by 4. Here's Thunder. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going." The whole city.
First half comes to a close in a tie game, and we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
The Nets, 50.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots. Now, I could say this. They're generating a lot of clean looks, guys.
Yeah, it's tough to beat a team that's in sync. Big advantage in the assist column. Check that out. All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
I think for Cleveland, they've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier. Plenty of competition ahead of them and not much room for error.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Smith out there with Mobley, then it's Darius Garland, and it's Martin in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Thunder, the pass to Reed. That's tipped. The Cavaliers leading. Garland scanning the floor. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Whitehead. Uses the glass on the layup. Whitehead's got his third bucket of the night. Well, the Cavaliers shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Here's Jenkins. No points yet. Now here's Garland. 5 on the clock. Pulls up, high post. That one goes in. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
That is absolutely a shot that Garland has in his back pocket just for moments like this.
Pass to Dillingham. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. For Cleveland, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Garland. The 3. Another miss by Garland.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Here's Thunder. 12 points for him. Mobley outside. He puts up a three. Sends it home from three-point land. And now a 5-point Cleveland lead. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Whitehead passes to Thunder. Here's Dillingham. And there's a pick from deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Martin, the pass to Mobley. Back to Martin. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Nance outside. Pass to Thunder. Here's Dillingham. 9 points in the game. Here's Whitehead. Here's Dillingham. Guarded by Garland. Just 4 to shoot. A shot to stop the run. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Dillingham's got 11 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Back to Martin. And he dunks it down.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
Pass to Dillingham. They set a pick. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Darius Garland.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Both shots good from the strike.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Shakes him. Nance pulls down the board.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Pass to Whitehead. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Got it.
Nice pass right there from Garland. Love seeing that selfless attitude.
Here's Thunder, guarded by Garland. So the Nets making a switch here. Smith's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Nets. Number 8.
Here's Thunder. 12 points for him. Smith outside. 4 on the clock. Sinks the tray. He has 7.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Jenkins. Over to the left wing. Martin outside. Here's Jenkins. Down low.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Ingram's checked in for Reed.
Now into the lineup for the Nets. Number 31, Brandon Ingram.
Left side Garland. Rebounded by the Nets.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And here's Ingram outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Pass to Martin. Here's Jenkins. Garland to 3. He drops it from range. Garland's got 16 points now.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Here's Nance. Whitehead passes to Thunder. For 3, Smith hits the trifecta. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Back to Garland. The three ball. Nance pulls down the board. Nance has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender, Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything out there.
Here's Dillingham. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Bledsoe's got 4 rebounds in the game. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. We've got Naz Reid, and it's Thunder in at the point.
Finding and taking those opportunities. Mobley does a good job of not passing up that good mid-range shot.
Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Bledsoe. Pass to Thunder. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
The shot by Thunder, no good. Cleveland leading by 8. And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. And Cleveland making a change here. McDaniels checked in.
Number 3.
And here's Bledsoe. Pass to McDaniels. Releases. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Here's Whitehead. Back to Reid. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Dillingham. Fires the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. This one for 3. Drains the triple.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Pass to Mobley. Bledsoe outside. Inside, here's Filipowski, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Smith, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, number 9.
Here's Thunder. Jacks up a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Mobley outside. Back to Daniels. To the wing on the left. Clock at 4. Here's Jenkins. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Thunder. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Outside McDaniels. Oh, from deep. Reid with the rebound.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Nance. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Cleveland leading by 4. Mobley passes to McDaniels. Here's Jenkins, picked by Smith. From deep, Mobley. And another miss by Cleveland. Nets trail by 4. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Thunder. Puts up a 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mobley outside. Now here's Smith. He tries for 3. Jenkins misses. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Thunder with the bucket.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Martin, he's checked in for Cleveland. Darius Garland comes in for McDaniels. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. The Nets have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Here's Whitehead. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And it's tied up with that one. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. After this one, they're off to Phoenix to take on the Suns. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. To stop the drought. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Garland's got 10 points here in the second half.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Here's Dillingham. Reed, a screen on Mobley. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And the Nets miss again.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Here's Thunder. Offensive rebound. And Nance with the slam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB physical. Get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Garland. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Garland's got 23 points.
The quick thinking of Garland in the pick and roll. His decision-making is so impressive.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
Smith outside. Here's Jenkins. From outside, off the mark.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Nance. And Nance with the slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Garland, the pass to Smith. And here's Mobley. Takes the 3. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Here's Dillingham. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Dillingham's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
That deflates the crowd in an instant. Way to take back the momentum.
Pass to Martin. Mobley outside from deep. Rebound Brooklyn. Here's Dillingham. 1:44 left in the game. Reed against Mobley. Lets it go. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Now it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Nance. And it's blocked by Martin. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mobley's got 15 points in just the second half. Pass to Thunder. Outside Reed. Launches it. And it's Martin with the rebound. Well, the Cavaliers shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Smith outside. To the middle. Huge basket to tie the game.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Thunder. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
35 seconds left in the fourth. From 7 feet away, here's Mobley. Brooklyn pulls it in. And now we've got an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Cleveland calls timeout. They're behind by 4. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Mobley. Reed with the rebound. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Mobley outside, lets a 3 fly. Nice D from Reed. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. So we see the Nets get the win here, and they picked up their second win in the group stage of the NBA Cup.
Well, that...
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
MP, you my dog and all, look, but you can't let people talk crazy about you like that. You gotta stand up for yourself. Come on, my dog.